Good afternoon, students. I am Sonia Verma. I am your computer teacher, and I hope you all are well and enjoy at your home. So today we will start with the chapter 1, that is basic computer organization. Before we start with basic computer organization, we should know about computer. That what is computer? A computer is an electronic device which is used to perform arithmetic as well as logical functions. As you all know that user provides an input to a computer, then computer process the input data and gives you an output. So computer is an electronic device under the control of instructions stored in its memory that can be accepted data, that is your input, then it processes the data according to your terms and conditions or rules on a processor, and then produce information, that is your output, and store the information for future use. Now, what is data? Data are the raw numbers or other findings which by themselves are of limited value. Anything you get in a raw facts, that is your data. But when you assemble that raw facts or data, then it become an information. So information is a data that has been converted into a meaningful and useful context. For example, as we take an example that if I take your class 11th, roll number 3, name Sachin, it's just a raw fact. But if I said that class 11th have in a Sachin and his roll number is 2, then it's become an information. So computer are being used extensively nowadays in everyday life and every field. So computer is become a very important part for our life, because as you are attending an online class, for that you need a computer to attend the class. Now, what are the advantages of computer? Computer have a good speed. If human being doing some calculation in 15 minutes, computer will do it in some few seconds. Accuracy, you will get accurate data. For long calculation, human being will take more time and might be get some mistake, but computer will give you an accurate data. Third is huge storage. The huge storage, computer having a memory which store large amount of data. Versatility, computer is very versatile. Tiredness, computer never get tired. It keep on doing work again and again. Now, what are the disadvantages of computer? Data security issue. As you all know that security is a main focus for anyone who uses a computer. Your data is not secure if you save it on clouds or somewhere, or you doing on your computer. Cyber attacks are very much in today's era. So it's also a crime also. Cyber attack is a crime also. If someone is stolen your things without your permission, then it's a crime. Health risk. The first main health risk by using a computer is affect your eyes. So use Blu-ray disc to protect your eyes from the computer rays. Bad impact on environment if not properly disposed. Next, any digital computer perform 5 functions in a gross term. First, as I tell you that we should take data as input. The user will provide an input to the computer. Computer will store and process the stored data, then generate the output and control all above the steps. Basic function of computer. Functional components of computer. Here we see that this is your input device which we give to the computer. Like you said that open notepad. You give an instruction to the computer. Here central processing unit will see what the instruction is given by the user. It will then process the data and gives you an output. So what is your CPU contain? CPU contain microprocessor unit, and microprocessor unit contain two units, that your control unit and arithmetic logic unit. Control unit will control the functionality, whatever input you are giving, it control the functionality of a computer, and arithmetic and logical unit will perform arithmetic and logical function on your data, and memory unit will store the data, and your microprocessor unit will take data from memory unit and store again it into memory unit. So here what is microprocessor unit? Microprocessor unit is a control unit plus ALU, that is your arithmetic logical unit. If we comes to control unit, it comes to control unit and arithmetic logical unit. Now CPU is a combination of microprocessor unit as well as memory unit. Now what are input output unit? Input unit, a device through which data and programs from the outside world enter into the computer system. That is your input. Input means you are giving some instruction to the computer. Output, a device through which result is stored in the computer memory are made available outside the computer system. We will take an example that your teacher, when you enter into your class, your teacher gives you an input. They taught you chapters and they give you some instructions, then you process all the data given by the teacher, and at the end of your class you will get result, that is your output. Next, central processing unit. Central processing unit basically comprises three parts. First is your arithmetic logic unit, second is your control unit, third one is your memory. Now come to arithmetic logic unit. It performs basic arithmetic operations such as addition and subtraction, and perform logical operations such as AND or NOT. Most modern ALUs have a small amount of a special storage unit called register that can be accessed faster than main memory. So you know addition and subtraction, arithmetic operation, you know about the arithmetic operation. Now it's new for you, logical operation, that are AND or NOT. AND or NOT. We will study it later in this chapter only, what are logical operation in detail. Okay. Now the ALU contain a small amount of a spatial storage unit called register. What are register? As you what are register? In register you are noting down your notes. Okay, you can say notebook also or a copy. Similarly, computer having a register which is stored data and that can be accessed faster than the main memory. So data is written in the register and is stored by the register. Second is control unit. It organizes the computer to work computer as a single unit and generates control signals for various devices regarding read, write or execution operator. So control unit work as a single unit which perform read, write and execute operation. Memory. As okay, take a very basic example of your memory. You have a memory. What your memory is doing? It stored some information. So here also memory is a collection of cells, each with a unique physical address. Most computers are byte addressable cell at address this contain this. If we say that uh, if we say that 110 1 and 1, then 0, okay, is contain this data. So what are the physical address of this cell? Physical address is this and data is 10101010. Memory units. How much memory is required for a file, data, program, etc. is measured by memory unit. Following are the memory units. As we take an example, basic example. So if you want to make a maths register, it would be thick because you have to do lots of work in maths. And if you English or Hindi, if you make a register for English and Hindi, it might be thick as comparison of maths register, because there you have to note down less things. Now unit, here are some unit that is given by memory, storage, how much data will it store, and abbreviations. Bit are a single binary digit, that is 1 or 0. Nibble, it contains 4 bits. Nibble contains 4 bits. Suppose 1100. Byte, it contains 8 bits. Kilobyte, 1024 bytes. Megabyte, 1024 kilobytes. Gigabytes, 1024 megabytes. Terabyte, 1024 gigabytes, and so on. And here are the abbreviation of these units. Now come to memory. How types of memory? There are two types of memory. One is RAM and another one is ROM. RAM is your random access memory and ROM is your read-only memory. Memory in which each location can be accessed and changed. Again read it. You can access and change, that is your RAM. Read-only memory, memory in which each location can be accessed but cannot change, that is your ROM. So RAM can change the data after shutdowning it. So RAM is a volatile memory and ROM is non-volatile memory. Second comes to second storage devices. What are second storage devices? First one is magnetic tape. What are magnetic tape? These are the mass auxiliary storage device. The magnetic tape stores the data and access it. Second is your hard disk. Nowadays we are using hard disk, not magnetic tape. It have a fixed head, that is HDD, means hard disk drive. Movable head, it have a movable head also. A hard disk is a set of stacked disks. You are seeing one small circle, then one bigger and like that. So these are the stacked. Each device has data recorded electromagnetically in concentric circles or tracks on the disk. Okay, when we write data on CD, have you noticed that before writing it's the color of CD is bitter light, and when you write it get darker. So from there we can also examine that the CD having some data or not. Hard disk drive types. First one is your parallel advanced technology attachment. Second is your serial ATA, that is SATA. And third one is small computer system interface, that is SCSI. Okay. Fourth one is your solid state drives. that is SSD. So these are the types of hard disk. Now come to input device. Keyboard, you all know what is keyboard. It is an input device which sends data into a computer, and data sent depends on the key pressed by the user. Mouse is a small handheld input device which controls a cursor in a graphical user interface, and it can move and select text, file, folder, etc. on your computer according to user input. Scanner optically reads and document, file or image and then change it into digital signal and send to computer. OMR is an optical mark recognition reader, is used to read marks on a document and send them to computer. OCR stands for optical character recognition. It is also an input device which read printed text and send that to computer. MICR, magnetic ink character reader. It is also an input device which generally find application in banks to process checks. Microphone. All computer attached with microphone, it receives audio generated by some input source. As I am speaking, that is, your audio is generated by microphone, and microphone record my voice, and when this video come to you, microphone will generate for you. Webcam, it sends the captured image to a computer. Graphics tablet, trackballs, barcode reader, gamepad. These all are the input device. Now come to output device. What are output device? Output device that can receive data from computer or another device and create output with that data is called output device. Some examples are there: monitor, speaker and projector. Monitor is an output device that is responsible for receiving data from a computer and displaying that information as a text or images for a user to see. Speaker, you get some sound from the speakers. So speakers are also an output device which receive sound signal from a computer and then plays the sound signal. Projector gets data from a computer and display or projects the same information onto a screen or a wall. Projector cannot directly accept data from a user and send that data to another user. So there are some devices, those considered as both input and output devices. They work for both input or output devices. And input-output devices is capable of receiving data from user and another device also sending data to another device or a computer. That means a device which can be used as both input device and output device are called input and output devices. Some example of input-output devices are as USB drive, also known as pen drive or a flash stick, work as a both input to computer and as an output. USB drive receive or save data from computer as an input, and it can also send data to computer or another device. Similarly, facsimile, then modem, CD read-write drive, DVD read-write drive, touch screen, headset. Now, come to mobile system organization. Till now we study about the computer organization. Comes to mobile device. A mobile phone is essentially a two-way radio. Consists of a radio transmitter and a radio receiver. Here we will see in the picture, it's a mobile. Mobile send a signal to a tower. Then tower will send a signal to local wireless access point. Okay. Then this your local wireless access point will send a signal again to mobile. Okay, this local will become remote wireless access point, and again it will send your data to mobile. This is a way that you get from one to another. The call will get connected. Sometimes we say that signals are not coming, that's why we are not able to connect a call. So this is a reason that we are not, because our mobile signals are not able to communicate with tower, and these tower have to communicate with local wireless access point. Then these local wireless access point get a signal and they will communicate with remote wireless access point, and the signal will send to the receiver. So sender and receiver get connected. Mobile phone components. What are mobile phone components? A circuit board as a brain of the phone. You all have seen the circuit of mobile phone. An antenna. Nowadays we don't need an antenna. LCD, the screen of your mobile phone. Keyboard or a touch screen. The touch screen where you type an message or opening your apps. Next is a microphone. Microphone which is used to record your voice. A speaker which is used to play your voice, and a battery. Different type of touch screen. There are basically 4 type of touch screens. First is your TFT, that is thin film transistor. Second one is your IPS, in place switching. Third is your resistor and capacitor. Fourth one is your OLED, that is organic light emitting diode. First, TFT. The LCD display is used for better image quality and high resolution. Since they are cheap to manufacture, they are found in budget phone usually. Next is IPS, in place switching. What is in place switching? LCD are somewhat advanced version of TFT. It's only an advanced version of TFT. LCDs in a way that they offer improved display and are more battery friendly. Hence, they are found in high-end phones, resistive and capacitive. These are generally 2 type of touch screen LCD display. First one is resistive and capacitive. Resistive, which has 2 layers of conductive material with a small gap between them, while capacitive consists a layer of glass coated with transparent conductor. OLED, organic light emitting diode, is a newer technology used to mobiles and monitor for display. They are better than LCD because they offer fast response times, wider viewing angles and higher brightness. AMOLED, that is active matrix organic light emitting diode, and super AMOLED display types of OLED displays. Next, smartphone batteries and their types. There are some types of batteries are there, that is lithium polymer batteries, lithium ion batteries, nickel cadmium, nickel metal hydride batteries. First one is lithium polymer batteries. Lithium polymer batteries are most advanced batteries available in the market right now. They are made up of plastic instead of metal, which makes them usable a smartphone of any type. The lithium polymer batteries do not suffer from a memory effect and offer 40% more battery life than others. Lithium ion batteries are advanced and allow for a high charge capacity. Based on size and weight of the battery, these are slightly expensive, but lithium ion batteries will not remember the charge cycle, and as a result the battery capacity will not be reduced. Next is nickel cadmium. These are the cells that suffers from memory effect. The memory effect will result in reducing the capacity of battery and its lifespan as well. The last one is nickel metal hydride batteries. They boast of the same size at the ladder. Nickel metal hydride batteries offer 30 to 40% more battery juice than the others. What would be a battery size? It would be measured in mAh, like 2000 mAh, 4000 mAh, and etc. Now, see mobile system organization, how it works. This is your radio signal management, where this will radio frequency receiver. Okay, this the SIM will get the signal from RFT. Now, display system, touch interface. If you are using smartphone, touch screen phone, then they will have touch screen. Okay, that will be keyboard as well as display screen. This display subsystem will communicate with camera unit, image signal processor. Fine. And next is the main component of a mobile phone is communication processor and APU and GPU. What is communication processor? It is a digital signal processor. It convert your signal into a digital signal, and APU is application process system. Whatever application you are using, that would be handled by APU, and graphics of your mobile phone would be handled by GPU. You have extra memory card also, that is external storage. You add a extra memory card also. Now come to power management, battery pack, battery management and charger. Your battery is packed, okay, and battery management will manage the how much charging you have to. If sometimes you will find that the battery get burst. Why? Because the power, you provide more power than whatever the battery needed, you provide more. So battery management will see it that your mobile phone will not exceed the limit of power, and it also manage that your charger your phone is charged, so you can take out your charger, and these are the things which are done by the battery management. Next is codec. Codec are of two types. One is ADC and another one is DAC. Similarly, memory, as you are using in computer RAM and ROM, the same concept is over here in phone also. Mobile system organization functions. Function of different component of mobile device. RF receiver. As I told you, it receive and send radio signal from to mobile device with mobile network. SIM. SIM is what's the full form of SIM? Subscriber Identity Module. It is an integrated system that stores the international mobile subscriber identity, that is your IMSI number, and its related key, which are used to identify and authenticate subscribers on mobile telephony device. It is also possible to store contact information on many SIM cards. Next is battery pack. Batteries are miracles of chemical engineering, holding huge amount of energy to keep mobile device running for hours. Battery management and electronic system that manage a rechargeable battery, such as protecting the battery from operating outside its safe operating area, clarification needed, monitoring its state, calculating secondary data, and reporting. Next is battery charger or recharger. Is a device used to put energy into a secondary cell or rechargeable battery by forcing an electric current through it. Touch interface are the keyboard based, where user have to press key and commands are given to mobile device, or touch screen based, where user touch the screen to give commands. Communication processor are of two types, as I told you. It interface between radio signal management and APU and AGU. APU is application and J is graphical. A microprocessor processes application based data. GPU Graphical data. Codec is a short for coder and recorder, a device used to encode audio, video data to secure your privacy. ADC, analog to digital converter. DAC, digital to analog converter. Phone memory. It includes RAM and a ROM. RAM equals the memory of the computer, while ROM is the device internal storage, equaling the hard disk of a computer. The bigger the RAM, the more software the phone runs smoothly, while bigger the ROM, the more platform data it can store. Camera unit. Different component to take a picture like lens, images, signal, processor, etc. External storage. In some cases, mostly our Android or Windows phones support an external micro SD card to further expand the storage available by default. Okay, so today we study basic computer organization. In next class we will start with a new topic, that is your Boolean algebra. Whatever we study today, you have to revise it once more time at your home from the book. Okay, and have a good day, all of you.